What up, family? CTR Media Network. Yeah. Best in the biz. Yeah. Join the team. CTR is who we are, the media network, that's the best by far. Whether you listen at your home, at your job, in your car, come get the information that's needed above par. Neverlasting, motivational podcasting, giving you the answers to the questions that you're asking. Serious talks and topics, how to come up and profit, how to better yourself, your health is here, we got it. Reaching 350 million, they tuning in. We in 50 different countries, we all can. And like-minded, find your purpose and your assignment. Come get your fix, your feel, your mental alignment. Get active and speak to the masses. Build your influence all levels and all classes. Now you know you can monetize and grow. CTR Media Network, start the show. CTR Media Network. CTR Media Network. CTR Media Network. CTR Media Network. CTR is who we are, the media network, that's the best by far, you know. CTR Media Network. CTR Media Network.
Hello, everybody. I hope that you all are having a fantastic day. I know that I am super duper early on today with this motivational mornings with CTR Media Network. You know, I come on audio sometimes I come on video, and to give you guys inspiration. The goal is, I'm going to verbally say it, is to come live in some way, shape, or form every single day in order to reconnect, to inspire you even more so, especially when we're just coming off of the holidays, okay? You know, when you think about the holidays, mostly people are more joyous, but I've been finding out recently that a lot of people find the holidays very depressing. Maybe it's because something significant in their lives happened that makes this time of the year very depressing. Maybe they don't have anyone in their life right now, or they maybe just had a breakup, someone they lost that they loved. It's various different reasons why, but I'm finding out as I speak to more people in the community, that this time of the year is really the most difficult time of the year for many people. And I was shocked. And so, being that I heard that dealing with our community and then out in the general public, I decided that my way that I wanted to help do something about it is to uh, make myself available to come on live to talk about various different things, being honest and transparent, because many of you look at me having my own TV show, having my own podcast, being an entrepreneur, like, she don't have problems. I'm like, I don't know where you got that from. So I'm going to be honest and transparent with you on quite a bit of different things in 2025, in hopes of this motivating you, letting you know that you can do anything despite what you're currently going through. Even if your situation is not ideal right now, you have everything inside of you that you need in order to make that change that you desire to have. Okay, I want you to keep hope alive. Okay, that's what my mother-in-law used to say before she passed. Keep hope alive. And the older I get, the more I understand that phrase even more so. So today, We are going to talk about lessons I learned the hard way in 2024. Because many people want to talk about all the successes. Yeah, the other day I came on, I talked about all the good things. Well, honey, listen, it's always two sides of a coin. So this morning, what I'm going to talk to you about lessons that I learned from 2024 that was not so great for me. Now, in 2024, I lost many people that I loved. And being that I'm an entrepreneur, public speaker, and also have people that depend on me because I have clients, because I am a coach as well. And also, I teach at an entrepreneurship university. One thing that I learned from this year is that I need time to allow myself to heal. I lost one of my most, and I'm not gonna cry. Oh, I have to tell myself I'm not gonna cry. I lost one of my best friends passed away, and I tell you, when I talked to him, I knew it. It was like God let me knew that he was not going to make it. Spoke to him July, August, he passed away first week, and so I kept on going. I did not take any time. Then another one of my friends passed away. Just spoke with her. I just knew it. It was their goodbye. And instead of taking the time that I needed to reflect and heal, what I did was that I started putting more work on myself to keep my mind busy and distracted so I wouldn't have to deal with the pain of losing my friends. Okay. And those particular two friends triggered all the other people that I lost since 2020. And so I just kept going and going and going. And so the lesson that I learned from that is that you have to allow yourself time to heal. You have to allow yourself time to cry. Um, just thinking about it right now, I just got tears welting in my eyes right now because I did not, and I still, to be honest with you, I'm still working on it. It's something that I'm still working on. Um, Losing someone or losing anyone like that has always been very difficult for me to handle. Um, and so I kind of deflect and try to be act like it didn't happen, even though it did happen. And so for me, I know for me carrying into 2025 that when it's sad things that happen, I have to pull myself back, not add on more work, add on more distractions, but really take that time to heal because it can really have a damaging effect on your health and your mental wellness. And so I noticed that I was uh more emotional than usual, um more quick to be a little bit more, I would say, I wouldn't say aggressive, but I would say no holds bar, if that means anything to you. I noticed that it was many people that tried to get to know me better on a more personal level in 2024. And due to me not being emotionally available, I could have built some beautiful relationships. I could have built some beautiful relationships in 2024. But due to the pain of loss, I did not want to have to. I kept thinking about, oh my goodness, I don't want to take the time to build another close relationship because if it don't work out or something happens, then I got to be left without them. And so for everyone that tried to get closer to me, and I'm normally a very approachable person, this is why. Because personally and emotionally, I had a lot of loss in 2024. And and I just could not open myself up for any more relationships. Or I could say I did not allow. Hello, how are you? I'm doing great. Oh, turkey in the building. Will said, don't cry. I'm trying not to because listen, Will, I don't cry cute and I don't sound cute. Sam had a very interesting point. He said, do you really think we lose people we love? No, we don't. They are in our hearts. Yes, they are in our hearts, and we can hold on to the memories of them, Sam, but it's still a period of loss where you can't pick up the phone and call them. You can't go and have lunch with them. You can't get a hug from them. You can't, it's so many things that you still can't do, even though they're still in our hearts. um it's just a period of my voice. Okay, y'all getting to me now. I'm trying to get through this live because I feel like so many people feel like they failing in life. They feel like they're the only one that goes through things. You look at people like myself, you look at influencers, you may look at celebrities, you may look at leaders. And I'm not talking about politics leaders. I'm talking about people that are doing things that's in the community that to uplift people, right? Or you're looking at people on social media and their lives look picture perfect. I'm here to tell you, is nobody life picture perfect, no matter how much success, no matter how much money they have, or how many investments or properties or vehicles or designer clothes. 9 times out of 10, the more you have, the more problems you have. Okay. And so, hey, Mikey, I'm trying not to cry, Mikey. I'm trying not to. And so, this video is just all about having that transparent moment with all you and for all the people that I pretty put much pushed away in 2024 because honestly, um, I didn't even realize what I was going through. I had to have time to reset. And literally, I took off, like right now, I'm on vacation. So I took off um a month. I took a whole month off of work. I'm right now in week two or three of my vacation. And it took me this quiet time for me to realize all of the pain that I was in. I had a lot of happy, successful moments, but I didn't realize that I was smiling through the pain. I had that hustle mentality, and I'm gonna talk to you about that hustle mentality that I feel that is detrimental to your mental health and your well-being. You hear a lot of people that promote hustle and grind, and if it's okay for them, they can hustle and grind all they want. But for me, I found out that hustle and grind is something that you just do not need to do. That hustle and grind can put you more close to not being here anymore than still being here in the flesh. I have to watch how I say certain things because you know the algorithms and all that. But I had that hustle and grind mentality, even though I knew I needed time to rest, I needed time to heal, I needed time to work through my emotions. But I allowed myself to add more work onto an already busy schedule to distract me from my personal life because the more that I stayed busy in my entrepreneurship, the less time I had to have quiet time. And when I had the quiet time, that's when the pain came. Okay. And so that's when reality set in, when all the lights are down, when you're not speaking on stages, when you're not coaching, when you're not doing a TV show or podcast, and then when no one is around you and you're finally at home and you have that downtime, and then everything gets quiet, and then real life sink in that you don't have those people anymore. You lost some things. My dad, I almost lost him this year due to having to have some surgery. You know, he had an unexpected life, like he had to have some major surgery, and I had to stop everything in order to take care of him. And so that happened the first part of 2024. Then the end of 2024, my son had to have life-saving surgery. And so um I didn't deal with it. I just went through, did all the things, being the caretaker, being the caregiver, still working a full slate. And I want you guys to know on today that you have to learn to slow down. And slowing down doesn't mean that you are not as focused, not as dedicated to whatever it is that you're doing, that you're being lackluster about what you're doing, because you're human at the end of the day. And my compass of how I deal with pain is that I add more distractions, more work on myself, right? And so what it did was that it broke my body down. What it did, it broke down my mental health. What it did, it put a band-aid on the issue at hand. I needed to tackle my emotions. I needed time to heal. I needed time to reflect. Okay. And so that was one of my biggest lessons that I had learned from 2024 going into 2025. When you need time, take time. Life will go on with you or without you. The wheel will keep turning, the world will keep spinning. You have only one you, one body, and you need to take care of it. And the people and the clients that really care about you, they will understand. Okay? They will understand. Let me go to the comments. Sam said we need to focus on our own life. Well, we was in harmony. Because I just said, yeah, I agree with you on that. We need to focus on our life. Swagfish said, I had a hard life and now I'm at the bottom of my life. I don't know if I can get through it. Listen, you can get through it. You can get through it. I'm no different than you. It's just that you need time for me, I can't speak for you. For me, I had to learn, I had to have this quiet time when I took off of work for a month. This was when all this reflection came, because I finally had to be quiet and still long enough to deal with my life. Yes, many of us, we're living behind the mask so that everyone don't know. I was living behind the mask for mostly of all 2024 because it was a lot of life-changing, life-altering situations that happened in my life, and I decided to push it back and don't deal with it. And what it did, it built up so much just so much extra things that I'm so glad that I took this month off. This I have never in my life taken a month off of work. Even if I give my staff and team off, I usually still be working because I'm a worker bee. I can be a workaholic, okay? And I knew for my health and wellness and my mental stability, either I was going to take it off voluntarily or my body was just not going to be able to sustain all of the work I was putting on it and the mental strain. So I'm telling you, taking this month off was the best thing. And so taking what I learned the hard way in 2024, what I'm going to do in 2025 is that I'm going to always take at least 3 to 5 days off throughout the month. So instead of me working 5 days a week, in 2024, I work 4 days a week. I take Wednesdays off, and my staff, I make my staff take off Wednesdays too. Okay. We are on CTR Media Network is not open on Wednesdays. It is Family and Spiritual Day. Get your mental health, because what I learned is that so many of us is just moving, right? And never taking into account our mental health. We don't even have the time because you're trying to pay mortgages, rent, car payment, bus fees, paying for food. Maybe if you have some sicknesses, you got to get some medicine. Like if you have children, you got to pay for children, like all this different stuff. So you don't even have time to even focus on yourself. And so, or your mental health. And sometimes you maybe don't even have the funds to go take a vacation. But you can learn to start making your home a very pleasant environment where it feels like you on vacation. Okay? Where it feels like it, so that you can have that time to relax and unwind. We have, I think this is Anna's website, How to Gone 2024. I don't get what you're saying, but thank you for commenting. Thank you everyone for commenting and tuning in. So today I'm talking about lessons I learned the hard way in 2024. One of which, making sure that I take time. Make sure that I take time for myself. Yeah, I have Swag Fish. He have no job, no salary, and a sick dad. Hopefully, I can get through it. Listen, you will. I don't know which area that you're in, but we are working on creating a list of not different nonprofits that actually help with things like food, help with housing, help with parents, all different kind of things. So we're currently working on that for our nonprofit, which is ctrcares.org. It's not there yet, but we are curating a list of this because literally I have been sitting back and praying and thinking, what can we do as a company with CTR Media Network, as well as our nonprofit, and what we do with education in order to help people. And the thing is this, there are so many resources that's in our communities that we don't even know about. The only thing that we know about is everything that we see on the news that usually is bad all the time. I found out in my local area about so many nonprofits that I didn't even know that existed, that provides help in every area of your life. I had no idea. And I said, well, how many other people in communities live in these communities and do not know about the resources that's available? And when I started doing the research, because I'm a research person, I found out that many of us, we are just not aware of what's available. And this is things that's provided through these nonprofits. And most of these things, if not all, is free to the general public. So it's so many. So what we're doing right now, we are working diligently to curate this list so that you guys can easily have access to it, be able to click on it, and be able to call and see what they have available. I had no idea that it's groups of people that provide food, provide housing, provide medicine, provide medical equipment, provides job placement, career training, and then place you on a job. And guess what? The training, they actually pay you to come get trained. Now you get paid minimum wages, but still, normally you ain't getting paid to be trained. And then they help you put you on a job. I mean, I had no idea. So I'm praying to God that we can get this done within the first quarter, because we started working at it the last part of 2024, and to be honest, it is a big undertaking. But we're working on it, Swagfish. So make sure to be in the know of what's going on. Follow CTR Media Network, ctrcares.org, and our CTR homeschooling, because we're really working to connect the community with the resources that can help change your life. Literally, there are literally places that give away free computers to bridge the gap between digital literacy. I mean, literally, I couldn't believe it. I was like, all this time, So I'm working on it. We're working on it. Bentley said, "Hi, hello." Swagfish says, "Thank you so much. I need someone to listen to. You are very helpful for listening to my story." Oh yeah, listen, we all go through stuff. Trust and believe. You're not the only one. I go through my own things, and I'm sure everyone that's on this live right now go through things. The thing is this: many of us are not willing to. We're embarrassed to share what we're going through. We're embarrassed, and um, I don't know, we feel like it's self-reflective of us as a human being, of our character, and it's not that. It's just you just having a hard time right now. That's all it is. It's just temporary. And so let me get back to this hustle and grind mentality. I had to learn what I learned in 2024 that I'm taking into 2025 is that I'm not going to have that hustle and grind mentality. If I need time to help with my mental stability, if I'm going through certain things, I'm going to learn to slow down and take the necessary break to make sure that I'm okay, because my heart, I love helping so many people, but I tend to put all my time, focus, and efforts in others versus putting that same effort, time into myself. So for 2025, I'm going to do my best to put as much time and effort into myself and my mental health, as well as what I do for other people. Okay. And drop that hustle and grind. The more things you're going through, add the more work on you. I'm gonna take breaks. I am not gonna be pushing away as many people like I did before, dealing with not wanting to bring on more relationships and stuff like that because of the fear of losing people, right? Because when I love hard. So you don't have to be blood related to me. So I'll be like, I just love you, and it hurts hard when you love that hard, right? And so I'm working on that. It's a work in progress. Okay. I talked about rest. I encourage everyone, when whatever you're going through, I have found that rest help reset the body. So if you feel yourself incredibly stressed out and you can have some time to get a 15-20 minute nap or get a little sleep for 1 or 2, 3 hours, take your time to get some sleep. If you're not feeling that well, I have noticed every time that I don't feel that well, whether it's emotional or physical, if I have a little bit of time to just go to sleep, it allows my body to reset mentally and physically. A lot of our problem is that we are overworked, we're overstraining our brain, and we are not getting enough rest. Okay, and so if we get enough rest, we'll start feeling a little bit better because of serotonin, which is the happy chemical in our brain. We feel more happy. We feel more well rested. We're less aggravated with minor situations because of a lack of sleep. And so I have found that getting enough sleep is better. For me, I do my best to go to sleep now between 9 and 9:30. And I used to go to sleep. I was a night owl. I'd be up 1, 2, 3, 5 in the morning from the other day. So for me, I'm getting in bed early. So figure out what that is and what that looks like for you in order for you to feel better. Okay. Um, I'm looking at different vitamins that I can take that's natural to help, because our food is not where it needs to be, or we might not eat everything that we need to eat in order to produce a healthy outcome, optimum health, I should say. And so looking at making sure you eat more fresh fruits and vegetables, making sure that you put those vitamins and nutrients and minerals in your body that you need, that'll help you feel better too. That's just good housekeeping for your body. Okay, timing. One thing that I have to that I learned from 2024 is that you may have a great idea and you may have something that you really really want to do, and you may even start implementing it, reaching out to different people to do some different things, but it just don't work out in the timing that you feel like it should work out. Or maybe it just don't move. The process starts, but then it stops, it halts. What I have learned, because I had a project that I was working on in 2024, the beginning of 2024, and then we revisited it in October of 2024. So kid that January we started, October we revisited, and then it took all the way to January of this year. So it took a complete year for the idea, the project, the concept, even though both parties was willing to be able to be done in January within the first quarter. So I have to understand that sometimes it's not based upon my timing, but it's based upon God's timing. And even though you may want something to happen and you work hard for it to happen, that don't necessarily mean it's not going to happen. It just means that it's not the right timing yet. And you have to learn to be comfortable with timing. And so I have to learn to be comfortable with timing, because when it does happen, it will be right on time. The next thing is be humble. Just like I'm speaking to you about all the things that I learned the hard way, some of my failures of 2024. Of course, I had many successes as well in 2024. But when you have those successes, make sure that you're grateful and you're humble about it. That's one thing that I try my hardest to do, and sometimes I do it overboard. Meaning that I have my coaches and my mentors pull me to the side. I'm like, Tina, you don't ever celebrate your accomplishments. And so for me in 2025, I am going to work very hard with celebrating some of the accomplishments that I have achieved and not just, gloss over it. Like I have certifications, I have different awards that I won or recognitions, and I literally got put them in a box. My children got on me telling, "Mom, I didn't even know you had your honorary doctorate from 2 places." I literally took all that time to put in the work and then put it in a box. Put it in a box, you know. And so for many of you who may be trying to figure out, why does she have all of those placards and different things in her background? It's because of my mentorship and my coaching, because I have my own mentors and my own coaches. And my children, they was like, Mom, my coaches and mentors was like, Tina, you earned those. You need to put them up on the wall. You need to remind you of what you have done. So when you have those moments where you feel like you're not doing as good as you would like to be doing, you can look up and see what you have already accomplished, so it can motivate you to keep on going. Well, I looked at it as bragging. I looked at it as being showy, trying to show off. So that's why I never like showing all of that. I just, celebrate it in that moment. Yay, about 5-15 minutes and then put it up. But it takes a lot for me to have up some of my accomplishments and awards and stuff like that. So when you look at my videos, when I'm actually showing my face and showing my background, and you see awards and stuff, that takes a lot for me to do. Literally, I boxed up everything just before this year started, a lot of things, and took it down and put them on the floor because of my insecurities of how I feel about that, right? I don't want to make anyone feel bad because they don't have the awards, or they don't have that, because I don't want no one to feel bad. So I'm like, let me just take these things. It's too many of them. Let me put them on the wall. Let me put them on the floor. Let me put it in this box. But then I'm constantly getting mentored like, no, you don't need to do that. You need to put them up. Okay. So anyway, I took down about 7 of them. I still have quite a bit. And then I just received some more. So maybe I put them up. Maybe I put up the new ones. Maybe I won't, because I feel at some point it's just a little too much. I'm grateful for it, but I'm like, ooh, that's a lot. Anywho, so what is it? With that being said, do you have any accomplishment? I don't care if you graduated from high school 25 years ago. That's still an accomplishment, because it's so many people that haven't. I don't care if you had to go and get your GED instead of having a diploma. Celebrate that. I don't care if it's a certificate, certification, whatever it is, you graduate from some type of program, or maybe you're at your job and you got perfect attendance. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself. But in that celebration, remember to still be humble in the process. If there's ways to share your accomplishments without making someone else feel like they're less than of. Because what you don't want to do when you're celebrating yourself is create an environment where you make people feel less than of. And that's one thing that I'm very conscious of, and I work very hard to do it. I may not always be great at it because I feel like it's a thin line, but the thin line is you do need to share your accomplishment because it helps motivate you and other people. But you need to be careful on how you do it because you don't want to make someone else feel like they're less than of. So it's a balancing act. Some people just don't care, but I do care. I do care because I know how fragile the mind can be. I know how fragile the mind can be. And so that's why I care a little too much about that kind of stuff. But anyway, um those are just some of the things that I want to go over with you on lessons I learned the hard way. I'm gonna get rid of that hustle and grind mentality. I'm make sure I rest. I understand that everything is by its own special timing, making sure that when I'm celebrating my accomplishment, making sure that I show my accomplishment, because that's my problem. I don't want to show them or share them or whatever like that, but making sure I do that. All coaches and mentors have their own coaches and mentors. And if you have a coach that do not have a coach or do not have a mentor, run for the hills, because it's not anybody on the face of the planet that don't need someone to help them, that they can't learn from someone. It's always someone above you that knows more than you. And if you have a person that feel like they the know all be all, or I said it wrong, the be all know all, then that is a big red flag. Because I'm here to tell you, some of your most uh, known influencers, public speakers, authors, coaches, mentors, educators, uh, artists, they all have mentors. We all have them. Now, they might not admit they have them, but we all do. If you want to be successful and maintain success, along with being able just to keep yourself sane, because it's not an easy road. And if you don't have one, then get one. And if you can't afford to pay for one, get yourself on YouTube like we are now and find you a virtual mentor, because it's a lot of great content on YouTube. You just got to shuffle through the mess. But it's a lot of good content where you can find you some motivational words. You can find you some good people who are motivational and inspirational speakers. If you are a person that need motivation and inspiration, then you need to search motivational videos or inspirational videos and then start searching through. If you're a person that need entrepreneurship help, type in keyword entrepreneurship. Whatever you need, you search that word. If it's podcasting, if it's learning how to start a TV show, if it's learning how to start a podcast, if it's how to be confident, how to change your mindset, whatever it is, you can search the keyword on YouTube and then start searching through the videos. And then YouTube will start recommending, based upon your search history, will start recommending certain videos once they see what type of content you watched and listened to. The algorithm will start helping you find the type of content that can help you. You're never alone. No matter if you feel like you're alone, you're never, ever alone. I watch certain videos of people that I have never met in my life that gave me so much inspiration and motivation just to make it through another day. Okay, whether I listen to their voice or whether I watch them on video. Never sit in your misery or your problems and throw your hands up with your own life. Don't ever give up on yourself. Where there is a way, well, I said it wrong. Where there is a will, there is a way. Trust and believe that. And lastly, you are already successful. You just have to become the person that you want to become. You're already born with the unique talents, the unique ingenuity, the unique innovations, but you have not yet tapped into your full potential. What is it that you can do? What is it that is unique to you? Some people can make breakfast really good. Some people can fix things or paint, or some people can't do anything with their hands. Their gifts is in their mouth, the words that they use, because they can make a person feel better just by speaking to them. What is it that you can do, get this, that will bring you joy? That will bring you joy first, but in the interim, it's bringing you joy, but you know it can impact somebody else's life. What is it? When you find something that brings you joy, and then that thing also can be a positive impact in someone else's life, let me tell you what you just created for yourself, and it didn't cost a thing. You created for yourself two things: joy and happiness. And what do people really want in the essence is joy and happiness. And if they can have joy and happiness and have that equals to peace of mind, then that is success. Okay? Success is not always money. We're so wrapped up in material things. We think success, oh, if I have this car, if I have this house, if I have this man or woman, if I have this, if I live in this area, if I have this job, if I have these type of parents, if I have these type of children, then I am successful. Those are all things or people. That's money. Getting things with money. You don't have to be successful with that. That's a part of it. That's a byproduct of success is money. That's the last thing. But we are born successful. It's just that in the interim, we have just been dealing with so many life mishaps that we forget how amazing we are. We just forget. What I'm here to tell you, you better remember. It's time to remember. You are amazingly awesome. You are phenomenal. You have the gifts and talents and skills, everything that you need in order to have your measure of what you gather as success. You already have it inside of you. Already. The problem is you don't know it. The second thing is you're afraid to tap into it. In 2025, I want you to start tapping into your full potential. On that note, I am Dr. Tina J. Ramsey, and this is your morning motivation, baby. Sometime I'm going to talk about the good, sometime I'm going to talk about the bad, but we're going to wrap it all up and make sure it ends up being something positive. What I have found out in 2024 is people need to be more transparent and honest, especially individuals like ourselves who are thought leaders, who are coaches, mentors, who are TV personalities, podcasters, meaning people that are in the spotlight of others, where people tend to look up to you or look at you for inspiration. We need to start coming up to the plate, being honest and transparent to let everyone know, people, I'm speaking to these influencers, people like myself. We need to step up and stop trying to make everything look so perfect, making people feel like they could never achieve this because they're thinking our life is perfect. Honey, it's not perfect. We just learn how to put one foot at a time and not give up. And the truth of the matter is, anybody can do it. Is it hard? Mm-hmm. Do it take a lot of work? Mm-hmm. But can you do it? Most certainly. You most certainly can. And I feel like being more honest and transparent in these kind of things is going to really make a more greater impact than any other thing that we can say, is because now you know that we're just human. We regular too. Put our clothes on one leg at a time, one shoe at a time. Just like you. Okay, I want you to be inspired. I want you to be motivated, and I want you to go out and live the best life that you can live right now. This is your year of overcoming and becoming the person that you have dreamed of becoming. Not allowing your challenges and struggles to hold you back, but allowing those struggles and challenges to become a stepping stone for you to walk into your bright future. All right, I am getting ready to go. What I want you guys to do, though, what I want you to do, if you like this inspiration, if you like this motivation, and you need some more in your life, but your money might look a little funny, like, I don't got no money to pay for no damn other subscription. Well, guess what? CTR Media Network has taken care of that for you with our initiative. We have amazing independent content creators who create content like this and more, dealing with business, life, motivation, self-improvement, and so much more. We even have a place where if you want to homeschool your children, we have information about that too, and financial wealth. We building it up for you. And where can you find this? You can find this information by going to ctrmedianetwork.com. And you can take this electronic device that you're listening to me on right now and go to your Google App Store or Google Play Store or your iOS or Apple phone app and download our CTR Media Network app. You can take our information and content on the go, and you can download it for absolutely free and watch our content 24/7, 7 days a week. It's not just me, it's other amazing content creators that are there here to help make an impact in your life and hopefully share some information. Not hopefully, they're sharing great information that we hope that can help you move on into the next level. So follow us on ctrmedianetwork.com. Go ahead and download the app. And I forgot to say, we're on TV. Woohoo! You can download the CTR Media Network app on Amazon Fire TV, Roku TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and the iOS app and the Google Play Store for absolutely free. All right, you guys, have a great, amazing rest of your day. Thank you for your time. And hopefully I'll be back on tomorrow and be able to give you some more morning motivation with CTR Media Network TV. I'll talk to you later. And let me give a shout out to all the people that tuned in today because I appreciate you. Shakaylee, Will, Sam, Mikey, Swagfish. Now, I ain't saying that now. I ain't said, I'll just say my opinion. Website and Bentley. Thank you for not only just listening, but engaging. You guys have a great, amazing rest of your day. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye.
Dreams do come true. I am showering on Netflix.
What I wish I knew when I started podcasting: how to get an awesome website in minutes. No technical knowledge, no problem. Podpage is designed for podcasters, not developers. Build a professional website in minutes, no coding required. Focus on your podcast, not your website. Join over 30,000 podcasters who trust Podpage to showcase their shows. It's easy, it works, it's made for you. Visit CTR Media Network and scan the QR code to get started now. Podpage, build it, love it, share it.